power of visualization. If you visualize correctly, you can manifest whatever you want to come into your life, but it requires a few different things and some practice. But once you get it, you can actually apply Neville Goddard's teachings and take them to the next level. And in this video, I'm going to give you an exercise to do to develop this facility of your mind to really get you to that next level and to cultivate the power of your attention and your visualization. This is from the Master Key System, Part 6. In order to cultivate the power of attention, bring a photograph with you to the same seat, in the same room, in the same position as heretofore. What this means is, wherever you usually meditate, if there's a designated place where you usually meditate, that's where I want you to do this exercise, okay? So examine this picture very, very closely. Very, very closely. You have a picture, a photograph. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't have to be somebody familiar. It could be out of a magazine. It could be anything. It could be off the internet or anything like that. So examine this picture closely for 10 minutes. And listen, if you're saying that this is too long, that you don't want to do this, then you're pretty much describing and defining the reason why your life isn't the way that you want it to be. If you're not able to do the inner work here, the inner work of visualization and attention and present moment awareness. Okay, so 10 minutes. Do this for at least 10 minutes and note the expression of the picture, the person in the picture, their eyes, all right, the form of the features, the clothing, the way the hair is arranged. In fact, note every detail shown in the photograph carefully. So for 10 minutes, I want you to take this photograph in the simulation with your eyes open, and you're examining this photograph of somebody that you don't know, and you're noticing all the details, the facial features, the eyes, the clothing, the body language, however it is sitting, and you're memorizing this with detailed laser-like focus, okay? And you're downloading all this information for your visualization, okay? So now, after 10 minutes of doing this, cover it or put the picture away somewhere. Cover it and close your eyes and try to see it mentally. And remember, when you do this, don't try to visualize it through your eyes. Don't try to visualize the picture. Get your eyes out of the equation. Visualization has nothing to do with your eyes. Everything is contained within your own mind, okay? So you're visualizing from your own mind. The back of your neck or the back of your head inside of your own mind, okay? That's where I want you to focus when you're visualizing, when you're practicing visualizing. So cover it, close your eyes, and try to see this picture in detail, just as you did within the simulation. If you can see every detail perfectly and can form a good mental image of the photograph, you are to be congratulated because you are going to the next level. And a lot of people ask me about manifestation and creation, and a lot of it, or the most part of it, is in large part, it is about visualization and being able to create vivid pictures in your mind, because imagination creates reality. Okay, your imagination, everything is contained within your own mind. And as you start being able to imagine things and visualize things intentionally, you can start intentionally creating things in your world, like visualizing counting $100 bills. Once you master this ability to visualize, no matter what is happening in your life or whatever you're trying to create, all you have to do is start seeing this in your imagination and do it as much as you possibly can throughout the day. Whenever you get a break, whenever you have a moment where you're not doing something, instead of watching Netflix, instead of flipping through TikTok or watching, YouTube entertainment, things that aren't assisting you in your progress and development with your mind. Okay, anything that's not assisting you in developing and creating the life of your dreams, don't do any of those things. Instead, start visualizing yourself seeing $100 bills, or seeing your bank balance the way you want to see it, seeing pictures of yourself doing things that you want to be doing. That implies that these things are already done, that your life is already the way that you want it to be. Imagination creates reality. So as you start creating this, and whatever the simulation is trying to tell you, like this is what I go by. This is how I manifest, okay? If the simulation tells me that I can't have something, like if I'm going to buy, a new supercar or something, and I don't have enough cash, for instance, and I want to get a loan for it or something like that, and the banks tell me, well, you can't get a loan. Okay, so I'll visualize myself having the car, and something will happen to where I get it for a lot cheaper, or I'll get approved for a loan, or I'll magically get the money for it. It'll come in from somewhere within one of the businesses that I have. I'll get an extra $300,000 or something. Whatever the simulation is telling you that you can't have, if you start visualizing this, thing as if you already have it, you trick the simulation. The simulation, it has to be produced in your exterior world if you keep seeing it in your mind and you develop this skill right here that I'm telling you. If you start developing the skill where you could picture something in your mind and see it vividly real, and you keep doing that through repetition, eventually you won't have to do it that many times, because you'll be establishing your imagination. You'll be creating reality, much quicker, because you're feeling it and experiencing it through repetition. Like anything else, the more you do something, the better you get at it. So don't stop doing it, and really practice this, because if you find that you can't do this, this is the reason why your life isn't the way that you want it to be. But you have the privilege of changing it. Just like my grandfather used to say, your life is already set right now. Everything is set in your life. It's going to be exactly how it's been, and nothing's going to change. But you have the privilege of changing that at any time by simply visualizing yourself being somebody different. Visualizing yourself as something happening that you want to happen. And you create this facility of your mind to be able to do these things, to be able to capture pictures in your mind, and then eventually movies in your mind, mental clips of the end, the wish fulfilled. And you're going to start creating this stuff. Imagination creates reality. And when you're visualizing, don't try to visualize through your eyes. A lot of people that I've coached, they had a stumbling block for years because their eyes are moving and they're trying to picture it through their eyes, and they just can't feel it. When you're visualizing through your eyes, more than likely what's going to happen is you're going to be thinking of it. If you can picture it through your eyes, you're going to be thinking of it and not from it. From it is in the mind, you being the thing, spiritually becoming the thing, not comparing it with other things, but becoming the actual thing that you desire and seeing yourself as already having this thing. All right? So remember that. Get this picture closely, examine it for 10 minutes, and then download the information. Download the information on the picture really, really well before you go into your imagination. So 5 to 10 minutes, examine this picture so closely, every little detail of it, and then close your eyes and then create the picture in your mind. Then create the picture in your mind exactly how you saw it within the simulation, closing your eyes, and don't see it from your eyes. Release that, effortlessly visualize it through the back of your head, in your mind, in the back of your neck or the back of your head. That's where you want to do it. And that becomes more effortless, and you start thinking from it. And this could be a magical transition for you to create the life of your dreams. So I want everyone to do this, and I want you to come back, and I'm going to be posting more videos like this. And also in the school mastermind, we're doing these lessons, but we're starting from the very beginning, and we're working out each individual exercise in the Zoom, and we're having breakout rooms. And tomorrow, we are actually doing this. I'm going to try to post this video. I'm going to post this video today. So tomorrow, Wednesday morning at 9:30 a.m., we are having the Zoom mastermind. All right. I love you guys. And the Zoom mastermind link is in the school community, and that's the very first link in the description. If you want to join us on these lessons and get yourself to the next level and really create the life of your dreams, I encourage you to do that. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.